not so hard to see. Why won't you let me be in total insanity? It's total insanity. Hello and welcome to Total Insanity. Today is National Protein Day, and before we get started with that, I need to take some allergy medicine. My allergies have been exceptionally bad. They're not as bad today, but you can't get content like this anywhere else. This is live allergy medicine taking. So smooth. So as I mentioned, it's National Protein Day. And it actually looks like there's something happening over here. What do you want, old man? Whoa.
We're here for a rally, okay?
Well, I don't need to use this because I have this. But
Doubling Mike up? What is this?
what are you here for this rally today?
We are tired of not being taken seriously. Our angst is real, all right? And we want to be taken seriously.
Yeah.
So you're just sick and tired of teens being unappreciative, teens being put down as just, oh, you're so hormonal. Oh, you're just a teen. You're not an adult. Even though 18 is...
We're tired of the bull that is the media, that is the young adult fiction.
Oh.
Okay, that's not real teen drama. We want real teen drama.
You
We want braces and actual hormones.
You want things that actually represent the true teen life.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand.
Well, maybe you should help me understand. Would you like to be a guest on my show today?
Is this like some Fox News thing?
No, this is Total Insanity. It's a live streaming show that is a live streaming show.
I don't trust him. I'm on your show.
Thank you.
Are you ready to take me outside?
Please, leave that. Wow. So,
Sorry if I started this rather
What-
emotional. The hormones are kicking in.
no, it's okay. It's okay. What is your name, sir?
Mikey?
Mikey. How's it going, Mikey?
Good.
Um,
I'm in 10th
why
grade.
why can't I act without smiling, which destroys the element of suspension of disbelief?
You invited me on your show and you're acting?
Mikey is, I know him already. He's a student in my class. Is that weird?
Yeah, I don't think it's
Maybe.
weird,
But what can you do? So, as I mentioned, it's National Protein Day. Mikey is so kindly being my guest today. Is there anything you would like to promote
but
for yourself? It's
Hey.
okay.
Oh, hey,
Didn't mean to put you on the spot.
yeah, no, it's like I don't have any real thing going in my life. Be nice to each other. I would like everybody to, once you hear a spam caller, maybe ask how they're doing instead of just not picking up the phone.
That
Because
makes
they're
sense.
people too.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I mean, I spoke to somebody today who was having a cold and they still needed to go through everything. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. You sound like you have a cold. She was like, yeah, I do. I was like, that sucks.
There's many people with colds. We have some people chatting in. Jonathan, my roommate, my best bud, He's out there. He's sorry about your allergies. Everyone's so sick right now. He has the flu in Boston. It's very sad.
Boston.
My cousin says ban teens. Sorry.
Anybody below the age of 18.
Okay. So, I guess let's move on to our first segment. What's new in the French news?
We.
Wow, what an intro.
Pass a Macron for me.
So, let's bring up. Oh, damn. You know what? I forgot to have the. I point out. What I do on this show is I point out all the problems. And I forgot to have the crowd noise for the protest. So the illusion was pretty pathetic.
Start pointing out the problems now. It's going to be a full half hour.
It's just. I'm sorry, Mikey, that I run such an unprofessional show here.
I mean,
In fact,
if you see the behind the scenes on this, let me tell you, it is a high budget show.
actually costs $20,000 for each episode.
All right.
We have a good amount of people watching right now. We got 5 watchers. To have 5 this
All right.
early on is really good. Normally we don't get to 5 till like 20 minutes in.
I even told one person about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
was just like, hey.
So
I think I misspelled your name.
okay. So let's get to this French news stuff. Oh wait, let me cut to one camera. Cut to the desktop. Now, okay.
Is
France.
this an Emmy-nominated show?
France 24. What's new in the French news? France faces coronavirus epidemic. We could talk about that. We could talk about German team Naomi, the darling of climate change
Is
deniers.
that the technical term?
Or we could talk about everything's coronavirus. Well, that's what we're going to talk about, I guess. So, it's hard to do the show and do this and do everything. Because you're a new person on the show, every person that's on, I have to explain
How it
all my
works.
problems
Yeah.
and point out all the inefficiencies.
I mean,
And then
you're
I say
nervous
this every time.
in class as well.
And so people watching, they're getting sick of hearing this. And so, but they like it because it's like, oh, that's Leo again. He's just, well,
they like your
doing
misery.
the same stuff again.
Oh, Leo.
Anyway. Okay. So,
So coronavirus.
are you
go.
scared of this?
Man, I lived through norovirus, swine flu. At this point, I mean, not really.
I wasn't really scared of it at first. But then I started thinking about how it could be used to poison Bernie Sanders so he can't get the nomination. I'm sorry to get political. I don't know.
No, it's fine. Well,
But
I mean, are you sure he's just not gonna?
Like,
it's not gonna get bought
because
out.
him
He's not gonna buy
it-
the coronavirus bought on
it,
him by.
it
Bernie
kills
San-
it
by
kills
Bloomberg?
old people the most. And so imagine Bernie's leading the nomination. People are already freaking out.
At least he
I
got
saw-
it for free.
I saw Seth Meyers. What'd you say?
At least he got it for free.
What?
Bernie Sanders ended up getting for free.
Wait, what?
He ended up getting it for free, like college and everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting the nomination for
Getting
free?
coronavirus for free.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm slow. But yeah, so my theory is that he's going to be leading in the nomination and then the CIA will inject him with coronavirus so
Mm.
he can't get the nomination.
Are we talking like Marilyn Manson in his sleep beneath the toenail?
This-
Or are we
I
talking
didn't even hear about
like-
that.
You never heard? Not Marilyn Manson. I'm sorry, Monroe. He removed his lower ribs. I'm sorry, wrong Marilyn.
Wow. Well, the CIA did some wild stuff in their time. I feel like they've calmed down a little bit, or at least do things more secretly these days. But
Are you sure? Have you seen like MK Ultra, Tuskegee?
okay, well, we're gonna end coronavirus talk, and we're gonna go into. There's something that Mikey and we have a similarity.
Kind of a
We're having to be born on the same
Yeah.
day.
scary.
I won't share the date in case you don't want your birthday broadcast on the internet.
January 23rd. Aquariuses. Aquarius Bros.
I was 1989.
Aquarius.
I just squeaked into the 80s. Yes.
Put that on the resume.
So for this, it's very difficult to do all this. Let's get the picture in picture.
You're
Okay.
Like Daft Punk hitting all the switches.
Now, yeah, this is like, well, like a pad, like a synth pad thing. Okay. This is the most accurate. I don't know if this is a
Please
com
hold
or
for a
org.
Google search.
Let me full screen this. If I press the full screen button, though, it's gonna do a weird thing, which I don't want it to do. So horoscopes. We're gonna test to see the accuracy. This is a very scientific test, and we're going to see if the horoscope for today. It's not every day you get two people with the same birthday where you can actually
Aquarius variety show.
objectively go through the predictive whatever. Okay. Your interest in learning and doing new things is active today, dear Aquarius. Okay. It may not be very easy to be productive, however, and this is especially the case if you're focusing on pushing plans forward or starting new ventures. Do you feel like this?
Oh man, all day I've been starting new ventures. Let me tell you.
Okay.
Yeah. I woke up this morning. I'm like, man, you know what? I'm gonna start a new venture.
I feel like this doesn't apply to me that much, though.
Are you saying astrology isn't real?
I feel like I'm not really. I guess this isn't a new venture. This is a continuing thing. But like having you on is a new. I mean, that's not a venture. That's just like a thing.
I think it's an adventure.
It may be better to work on projects that are already in progress.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
Rather than pressuring yourself to do something new. Okay.
Alright.
With Pluto strong and challenging today and tomorrow, it is easy to fixate on a
not a
certain
planet.
topic or idea, which can be positive in moderation, but if overdone, tensions can ensue. I feel like that's the case for me, but I'm not going to share this personal fixation.
I mean, Pluto is strong, but I don't know how strong Pluto is compared to Goofy, because they're both dogs. You know what I mean?
This is too long. Also, sorry if I ignore what you say, because
No,
sometimes I'm
it's
so
fine.
content on running with the show. People say things and I just
It
like,
reminds me of my father, so it really it's just a bonding moment.
what zodiac sign is your dad?
Oh God. What's October?
I don't know.
October 30th.
I was just seeing if our dads had the same. I want to see if we had the same dads
Taurus?
too.
Yeah.
But we don't.
Oh my God.
It's fine.
We have the same dad?
This segment's done.
And scene.
Like I could read more.
Yeah.
It was fine. Okay.
This is how it just goes here. We test things halfway through and like, hey.
Is the stream? I've
Next
been
scene.
having problems with the stream messing up, but it's going good today. Okay.
Proud of you.
Jonathan, thank you for your comment. This kid is funny. Jonathan says this kid is funny.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan.
Jonathan doesn't lie.
Oh.
Jonathan
I would hope not.
tells how it is.
If I'm not funny, boom me off.
What'd you say?
Okay, good talk. Anyway,
Okay. So the next, you might want to put the headphones for this one on if you want to see this amazing video.
I'm gonna do it though. Like,
So
I'm a weird DJ with the one over
Right.
the ear,
it is.
like this.
Oh, I like this closer shot. Nice
Oh.
job, Amelia.
I feel like I'm reporting from like a weather, like a hurricane.
Did you hear
that's
the
going crazy.
reverberant
Yes,
echo?
Bob. I can't hear anything.
So
Whoa.
I'm gonna also. It's not just a day for teenagers. It's also a day for meat and other things with protein in it. And so here's a little video I made. Check it out.
Meat, meat, meat. Protein. Meat, protein. What if you don't want meat? You got eggs, cheese, rice, and beans. Wow. Meat, protein. Wow.
Wow, what a video.
Honestly, life's changing.
You don't have to hold the headphones up now if
No,
you don't
no,
want
this
to
is how I
anymore.
live. This is
Okay,
my
okay.
everyday now.
So I hope everyone enjoyed that. So speaking of protein, what is your favorite protein? We can divide it up if you want a favorite meat product and a favorite non-meat product.
Ooh, sea urchin.
Is this true? Are you like trying to be funny or is that
Which one would you rather it be?
Anthony Bourdain talks about loving sea urchin, but well, he talked about
It's good.
loving sea urchin. two celebrity deaths that got to me were Bourdain and David Bowie.
Why is it both people who are also tall and wiry? It's like those matches. Yeah.
Anyway,
Mine was Steve Irwin.
moving on from the dark topic,
I know. This little tear comes to my eye.
allergies. Makes my eyes itch.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was just like, wow, he's really
Oh, I
choked up
will-
about Anthony Bourdain.
I was trying
This is
to
the real Kitchen
say it was
Confidential.
allergies, but so while you tell me about your favorite protein, I want to try and chroma key something in a weird way.
Chicken thighs, man. That's the best meat. On the chicken, dark meat. It's got the nice fats. Broils perfectly.
Chicken thighs are
Yeah.
good.
It's
Well-
nice cilantro lime rice. You got a date.
What is happening
Test
with this key? Well, it's not working today, so we're not gonna do that.
What about you? What's your favorite protein?
My favorite protein? Well, no, it's not working. Let it go, Leo. Let it go.
I'm gonna
Let it
guess
go.
rice and beans.
Let it go, Leo. Your chroma key's not working. Let it go.
Breathe.
Okay. Wendy, my professor,
Wendy.
the MFA coordinator, Wendy, who's going to be the head of my thesis committee,
Go,
said,
Wendy.
Mikey is killing it. You're better at this than I am. Because I'm not good at it.
Oh,
Because I haven't had
no.
improv training yet.
Listen. Breathe. Crickets. Honestly, that's gonna put me to sleep. That sounds so comforting.
Okay. So, I hope he's getting extra credit.
Oh, I mean, I was just doing this for funsies.
He can get things out of this if he wants.
Gonna buy me
Anyway,
dinner
my-
first.
I think
Oh, mercy.
I missed that.
All right.
I guess my favorite protein is cheese because I love cheese. a lot.
Oh, cheese puts me in a place. Let me tell you, I love cheese.
Right?
Oh man, there was a time where I was doing a bodybuilding competition and I was leaning out down to like 2% body fat, and cheese was the one thing I craved. Couldn't keep in the house.
It's freaking delicious.
Oh,
Cheese. Get some. Sorry, I pointed. Is that rude? Get some today. Cheese. Get it today.
yeah, think about it for your dairy farmers. They're very important people.
Okay, so 30 days all protein, 30 days no protein, super protein me, says my cousin Ralph.
Thanks, Ralph.
So moving on to the next segment, let me go back to my thing so I can play it. Which Steve? Now, if anyone wants to chat in, I'm going to pose a fact about either Steve Carell or Steve Carell. And a caller, nobody calls me, but if you have my phone number, call me. If you want to Skype, do that. I have had no one Skype ever, so I don't know if it works. Well, actually, my dad tried to Skype once. Anyway, chat in, call in, and guess which Steve this fact is about. So, I had the fact up, but it's gone, so let me get the fact again, please.
The facts of life.
So this Steve, no, I don't want this.
It's the wrong Steve.
Now, you may have seen a picture of a Steve earlier by accident when I was trying stuff, but I have pictures of both Steves ready to go, so that tells you nothing about which Steve it is. This Steve is 5 feet 9 inches.
Ooh.
If anyone would like to chat in or call in and guess which Steve, please do so at this time. I will wait 20 seconds for the delay. Jonathan guesses Steve Carell, parentheses movie star. Jonathan, you had the first response, and guess
Thank
what?
God he put the parentheses because I wouldn't have known who he was talking about.
Jonathan, you're right!
Oh!
It's Steve
So
Carell.
smart.
It's Steve Carell. Congratulations, Jonathan. You win nothing. Unless you win a...
My love and
maybe-
admiration.
You win...
Give him a second, it's loading.
You win...
He'll clean the apartment.
You win... You win a Trader Joe's jalapeno artichoke dip.
Incredibly specific, but I'm intrigued.
He loves those. He
Oh.
hasn't got it for a while
Oh.
because we're trying to save money, you know.
Big mood.
So he gets one of those.
Yeah. Oh, that's really sweet, actually.
But now I feel the guy who guessed right last week got nothing.
Sucks to be him.
But he's not Jonathan. So
Yeah, exactly. You don't know that guy.
okay.
Oh, that was your dad. He's the one who called in. Sorry, Dad, you don't get anything.
The next thing we have on the list, for those of you that may not know, I had my thesis proposal last week. It was an area of much nervousness, an area of much where I put, there's a better word than put, much effort into.
Insert.
It was very thought out, very planned, very helped by the wonderful people in my class and professor. And I'm sad to say that I passed my proposal. Woo! But who really cares about that? I expect these people to just care about me and care about my life and care about what I'm doing like that. Well, I am doing this show. Okay, enough of self-analysis.
I like that we're also
Mikey-
talking in like this.
I had a thing that said like proposal recap, but really, what else is there to recap? I did it. People said like.
Give us the
Good
tidbits of
job.
what they told you to do better.
Then I got my response sheet. I still haven't met with the professor to discuss it in full, but there are things to work on. I think I can still maybe get more of like specific, maybe more hone in to like a definitive like stance on something,
Mhm.
because I kind of feel like I have something going, but it still needs to develop
Your
a bit more.
stance is the importance of non-importance.
And I would say basically it was like some professors question, is this art? Some don't. I have a general different outlook on what art is than what is like not canon, but like considered art in like contemporary context. But I do have to at least acknowledge that I'm working within the contemporary art community, and so if I need to adapt my methods to satisfy certain things,
Are we getting real
even
right
though
now, or are we getting...
I'm getting very real.
Okay.
This is very serious. Even though I think fully what I'm doing is art, I will address concerns of various faculty moving forward.
You have to understand that contemporary art is
Um,
always changing and evolving, so what
I
you're
know.
doing is art by modern standards.
Well, when you
Memes
start
are
using
art.
modern and contemporary in our context, we're not in modernism anymore.
No,
That's
all right, let me rephrase that. You're right. I'm using the terminology wrong. As time moves forward, art changes. Art
Yes.
is defined by whatever moves us.
yeah.
And even something
No.
as unimportant as a passing meme can mean a ton. I mean, you could just take the text out of a meme, just have something there, a picture, and you know exactly the emotion it's giving. It's like hieroglyphics.
I'm sorry,
to-
I don't know if I'm allowed to touch you.
No, it's okay. I love clammy hands on my shoulder. It's fine.
How did you know? You get it.
Yeah. We're Aquariuses. We understand.
We're progressive, future thinking.
Slow down, there,
But
bud.
I was trying to talk very diplomatically because professors may be watching.
Oh yeah.
Wendy,
Shout out to Wendy.
Yeah,
Woo! Wendy's the best.
Wendy was sadly sick that day, and she kindly stayed for my proposal.
Aww.
And they had to leave, so I don't know if she was actually in the discussion room.
need to buy her a
when we talked
muffin.
about what?
You need to buy her a muffin. It was like, hey, thanks
right.
for staying.
You're right. I need to do more nice things like this for people. I'm trying to get better at that. Okay, moving forward.
Yeah. Away from feelings.
Would you be comfortable talking about anything while I bring up a thing on my screen? Cause I
Oh, do you want me to fill the air?
hmm
Oh, jeez.
It's okay if there's.
Oh,
I'm
no, I
putting
can
you on the
always tell
spot.
stories.
You can talk about protein. You can talk about teenagers. You can talk about anything of yourself that you want to talk about.
Oh, Jesus.
It's not going to take that long. It's really not going to take that long.
Oh, is that camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. Honestly, this is actually a nice experience to be on the show, so I want to thank you live on the air. But, I mean, I can't think of anything that would be proteins. Oh, for protein, though, stay away from soy protein. That is bad news bears. It is really mess with your system. I'm telling you, don't they're camera people, honestly.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's all I need from you. Enough.
my dude.
Quiet. Be
wow,
quiet.
wow. I was just trying to come up with something.
So, this thing, Do Anything Jam. This is kind of. This is a thing that one of a dude I know is doing, and it's basically. There's a thing where you basically record, like, I think it's like 10, 15 seconds of video of exciting things that happen to you throughout the week, and then you'll submit them to here,
What if you have a really boring week?
and the guy running this will edit everything together into, like, what he calls a micro vlog.
What if it's just 30 seconds of
And
you
then he's
pouring
going to edit
cereal?
everybody's that submits into one longer one. That, like, so it's like this, like.
Okay.
So next week, today's the last day to sign up. The website is doanything.media/jam. You can sign up today, and the dates for doing the videos are March 1st through 7th, and I'm going to be doing videos for a week of production of Total Insanity.
Oh,
So
all right.
just wanted to mention that.
Highlights.
Some cross-promotional things, perhaps. Hey, gotta,
ABP, always be promoting.
yeah. Okay, so Wendy's saying things. I was not in the discussion, but I'm excited to hear about it. More analysis. Maybe devote an entire episode to why Total Insanity is art. A debate. These are brilliant ideas. That why?
Hold on. I love that you have such the audience you have includes your the professor who's watching over your proposal, and she's just like so behind you.
I
Like,
love.
even
I'm
in the
very
chat.
grateful.
She's just like it's like a mom. You're doing
Okay. I promise. I try to think of ideas, and I don't think of ideas as good as that. Why can't I think of the simple idea of having a Total Insanity episode devoted to that? It's just a simple idea, and my brain doesn't come up with it. Am I not really a creative person? Do I? Okay, I'm fine.
That was
So
intense.
we're gonna end the show now with we're right on time today. Cool. Packing the segments in. Science Saturday. Science Saturday is presented by Gravity Juice. Wow. So
groundbreaking.
let's go back to this screen again. And let's see what's new in science news. And I'm just going to search science news. I love
$1
science.
coronavirus is on the front page.
Okay. I don't like this. Oh, I love stuff about planets. Okay. This is not really news. This is like facts about
Scientist
Jupiter.
says.
I was going to
Boo.
plan out. I was going to be like, I want to pick this science thing to talk about. And I was like, no. I just like having like a chance to be part of it and spur of the moment improvisation, but it never works out. There's no science news. Like,
Outside of what?
so I look it up. It's
The latest.
Science Daily.
Ooh.
Okay.
Look at
Large exoplanet.
Christian scientist.
That's nah. I'm sick of exoplanets. Yeah.
The force is strong in neutron stars.
Okay.
Alright, I'm seeing a new Star Wars sequel.
There's a strong nuclear force. This is too inside like science baseball. Okay, this is exactly what I knew. This is exactly as I planned. I knew this segment was gonna fail. I knew there wasn't gonna be. In the future, if I do Science Saturday, I make a vow. I will plan out what we're gonna talk about. I knew that the show was gonna end with a whimper instead of a bang because so many people try to end their shows with a bang. But we here at Total Insanity, these sound bites last too long. We like to end
Are they fitting?
our shows with a whimper. And so, with that, today's Total Insanity is complete. I would like to once again thank Mikey for being on the show.
Alright.
And
Shout out to Jonathan.
hey, if you'd like to
number
be
one
on
fan.
again, and shout out to Jonathan. I'm glad everyone who
Enjoy your jalapeno artichoke dip, jelly buddy.
Yes. If you'd like to be on the show in the future, you're always welcome.
Hey.
And thank you to my assistants, Alex and Amelia. Thank you, my camera people,
Wonderful job.
and Total Insanity. Check out next week Thursday. There'll be an episode of Freak Out, and then 2 weeks from now we'll get another Total Insanity. This has been. I gotta find a way to end the show good.
Do you
I
not
think-
have outros?
Nah,
Oh.
I just stopped streaming.
It just erupted.
I just-
Actually, that's rather makes sense.